Hey lads, Temps here, welcoming you to a Sunday squad builder which will cost you just over 30k. It's a mixture of the Turkish league and the Serie, and we've got some absolute gems in here with some of the best players in the game at the moment and some really overpowered players. So in goal we're going to kickstart things off with Muslera, who's got 87 reflexes and 82 handling are his biggest stats. You know, he's a really good goalkeeper. In fact, he's got all stats are over 80 apart from speed, so you know he's a really good goalkeeper. I'd recommend you go out and buy him, and if you're on career mode, pick him up. He's 27 and he does grow a little bit, and he's a really good goalkeeper. I can't really say he's any better really. He's a really solid man, and I wouldn't say not pick him up. If you watched the World Cup, he was great for Uruguay as well, apart from the Costa Rica game. In the defensive areas though, we have got the left back Erkin, sorry. We've got next to him Kaya, Astori, and then we've got Desiglio, I think that's it, Desiglio. You know, really good goal, right back here, Desiglio is, and so is Erkin. You know, really good guys. Erkin actually scored 2 goals for me, and he's got good pace, and he's overall got all over 70 stats. He's probably, if he was a centre mid, he would be absolutely amazing. But you know, really good left back, and the fact he's in not the best league means he's dead cheap as well. But all full-backs are really expensive at the moment. Then we've got Desiglio, who's got good pace, poor shot, but over 70 stats on everything else. Really good guy. I could have had Mike on there, but you know, I decided to go for the more cheap version. I think that's probably the best way of putting it, and he's really good. And, you know, I always find the cheaper players to be better. Then we got Kai, who's got 74 pace, 81 defending and 80 physical, and Astori, who's got 81 defending and 79 physical. You know, 2 really good centre backs. They worked well together. Didn't really let in many goals. We did have one game where we conceded 3 in the first half within like 12 minutes, and then we made it 3-3. We didn't lose a single game with this team, so I'd really recommend you go out and buy him. Now we're going to move forward into the midfielding area. On the left side of the cam, we've got Wesley Schneider. On the right side we've got Pjanic, and in the cam role we got Diego. Now Wesley Schneider is again very good in this game, but I'd recommend you probably play him in a centre midfield role. I tried him and Diego switching him around in cam and centre mid, and I personally preferred Schneider purely because he was a better guy and he just in general was really solid. Now, moving on, Diego, he's got probably some of the best stats you could have for a centre mid, and the fact he's in the Turkish league means you're not going to have him in many hybrids. But yeah, really good shot on him, and he scored some really good gems on me, gems for me. And again, he's probably one of the best cams in the game. He's another really solid player. Then we go to Pjanic, who again is fantastic. 83 rated centre mid. I think he's going to be one of the best in the game very shortly, in probably FIFA 16 or 17 he will be. Well, that sounds weird to say, FIFA 16 or 17. Yeah, but he's got really good pace, good shot, his passing's great and his dribbling's solid. You know, he's a little bit weak, but you don't really need that in a centre midfielder. You need that more for your centre backs and your striker to be strong, to bash in them goals and play really well. But you know, a strong midfielder was good, but all 3 of them guys are pretty weak on their physical, but they did a really good job for me, and I was really pleased with it. Both of them, all 3 of them on 60. So now we're going to move forward onto the winging roles. On the left side you've got someone you'll probably never hear of, Sow, S-O-W. He's got 83 pace, 80 shot, 79 dribbling and 75 physical, and really I wasn't expecting much from him, and he was really good. He scored the first goal for me. I think overall he scored about 3 goals, and you know, he's a really good player. I really enjoyed him personally. I think he scored 5 goals for me, sorry. 5 goals. He was really good. He's just one of them players, I would say. He's discard value, and he's really good. His dribbling is solid. He's got 3-star skill moves. That's probably his only letdown, but overall he's good. But if you look on the other side, I think the other right wing is probably the one you would look at this team and say, you know what, I really would have this team just for him. A Turbo. Now, he has got one of the big upgrades. He was a silver in the last game. He's now gold 77, 92 pace, 84 dribbling. You know, the shot's not bad, but I scored some great goals with him. His passing's poor, his defending and his physical are poor. Look at the skill moves though. He's left-footed and he's got 4-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot. He's really good as well, and he's got the finisher straight on him, which just makes him absolutely perfect. I would recommend you go out and buy him, and the fact that I only got him for 5k just means you're getting a really good player for the dead cheap. Now we're going to move finally on to the striker, and that man is Emenike. Back on FIFA at Fenerbahce, 88 pace, 80 shot and 83 physical. He might only have 3-star skill moves, but a 6-foot man. He is so good. If you really want a good striker, go and buy him. He's unbelievable. He is probably one of the best strikers I've used ever. He scored, get this, 23 goals. He scored 23 goals. And I can't even believe I'm going to say this, I played 7 games and he scored 23 goals. This man by far one of the best in the game, and I'm about to go and use Messi, Ronaldo and Bale, and that will be in my next squad builder. So yeah, and I will probably compare Emenike to them. Emenike for 10k is probably one of the best players you could buy on the game, and I would say go and buy him if you're on career mode Ultimate Team, or even just doing kickoff or online seasons. Please just use Fenerbahce for Emenike. If you're having a tournament with someone, just pick Fenerbahce for him. He is so good. It's unbelievable how good he is, and he just brings everything. His shot's solid. He's got high-low work rates, which just means he's everywhere at the right place. He doesn't move from that centre circle. He just stays there, and then what happens on counter attacks? He just does it. And even if he's not the one who's scoring, he gets the assist. He just Turbe and Sal were just like getting down them wings, and he just received the ball. He'd either run straight at them, and Turbe and Sal be alongside him. You could just sweat it, but you could score with him. You had two choices. You were going to get the goal no matter what you did. So guys, if you have enjoyed this squad builder, then please smash the like button below. At this point in time, I'm going through the phase where I'm going to get my HD 60 Elgato soon. So at the moment there is no gameplay and there's no footage. But guys, you're going to have to take my word for it. These players are absolutely phenomenal. If you have enjoyed, please subscribe and like this video, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.